5 years ago, we developed a vision for downtown in collaboration with the Austin community, and our strategic plan is guided by that vision.
We have to think about what do we want downtown to be for the next generation. We really try to address notions about affordability. Affordability goes to not just being able to live downtown, it goes about being able to access downtown, to enjoy downtown. We go into the next 5 years of this strategic plan, I think with a consensus, with a direction, and with a bold directive to make a difference.
Dedicating a strategic priority to leadership is a recognition of the important role that DAA fills in achieving the downtown vision. And we're also expanding our engagement with downtown stakeholders and with the community to create more champions for downtown in our events, programs, committees, and more.
Active urbanism was what makes downtown Austin really special. It's that layer of things that you see and feel and hear on top of the expectations for when you come into downtown. It really is those layers of color and light and sound that we have to be intentional about. We have to create opportunities for our artists and creatives to come in and put their own touch and feel on downtown. And so when people come in to visit, they're going to remember that. They're going to remember how they felt. It's that layer of things that are intangible, that you know that you experienced it. You're not quite sure exactly what it was, but you know you want more of it.
Mobility is critically important. We know that downtown's grid is virtually at capacity, and we are continuing to grow. We know that the I-35 project is coming through downtown in the coming years, and so is Project Connect. And those two projects alone are going to create real problems. In trying to get ahead of that, we've been considering ways to develop strategies regarding construction mitigation and working with our partners to lessen the impacts downtown.
Well, we want everyone who comes to downtown Austin to feel safe, to know that we have a very clean downtown. I think the biggest issue that we wrestled with was homelessness. We know that we have to work hand in hand with the city, the county, our state government, as well as the numerous social service agencies that provide so many services to the homeless. We want to be part of the solution. I think bringing some new people onto the board, having some new perspectives. What do we want downtown to be? How do we attract and make it more attractive for a diverse population? Diverse in terms of race, age, as well as interest.
You know, the built environment, I think, is important to everybody who lives, works, plays, or travels through downtown. It's not just buildings. As importantly, it's the spaces between the buildings. So sidewalk spaces, any pedestrian-oriented spaces, green spaces are all part of the experience people have. We are at a unique moment in time with issues such as Project Connect and the rail, with issues such as the convention center. So the notion, I think, would be focusing on preservation of the culture, preservation of those things that have made Austin special for a long time. That's part of the context in which the new strategic plan is kind of coming together.
We got into concepts that were probably different than we've talked about. We've talked about authenticity. We've talked about welcoming. We've talked about funky weirdness. We're talking about how to maximize the experience for people when they come to downtown. And the built environment is so important to the concept of making place, and I think essential as well.
This plan is ambitious. It recognizes that we need to continue to grow downtown while also preserving what everyone loves about Austin: the music, culture, history, nature, and so many other things that make downtown a place where people want to live, work, and play.
And if I had one wish for the next 5 years, it would be that we could say Austin and downtown Austin is a much more welcoming place now than it was 5 years ago. And if we can do that, I think we will have succeeded.